The power of anonymity, why Hebrews has no author. Hebrews is recorded in the most elegant and sophisticated Greek sentences among the 66 books of the Bible. Yet paradoxically, because of this perfect style, the early church fell into a dilemma. It was so different from the rough and passionate tone of Paul that we were familiar with. Scholar Amy Peeler, based on Hebrews 2:3, notes that the author confesses to being a second generation, who heard the gospel indirectly rather than through direct revelation. This differs from Apostle Paul's strong sense of self-awareness. Although the author is not Paul himself, they were within Paul's core theological network, and most sophisticatedly refined those ideas, making them Paul's closest co-worker. Peeler, in particular, shows a very open attitude toward the Priscilla authorship theory. The author must have had great theological depth, enough to teach Apollos, the greatest rhetorician of the time, and the portrayal of Priscilla in the book of Acts fits this perfectly. Despite the grammatical limitation of male participles in the original text, Peeler seriously highlights the situation of a female author who had to hide her name to preserve the documents within the patriarchal order of the first century, a paradoxical choice to preserve the truth by erasing one's name. Peeler summons John the Baptist here. For Christian leaders, fame and followers are always sweet temptations. If the author had put their genius at the forefront, people might have followed the person, but the author completely erased themselves. Peeler explains that this was an intentional device to help the community focus only on the kingdom of God and endure suffering without relying on people. In the place where the leader's name vanished, only the presence of Jesus, the eternal high priest, remains. In our childhood, there was always a desperate repertoire in the prayers of pastors. Lord, hide the messenger behind the cross, and let only Jesus be revealed. Isn't this exactly what the anonymity of Hebrews is? The author hid behind the veil themselves, to focus only on the weight of the message, rather than their own voice, like a precious book received from someone, or an encyclopedia sent by someone unknown for children in remote areas. True truth does not leave its name behind. Ultimately, the anonymity of Hebrews resonates with the spirit of Matthew 25:40. Whatever you did for one of the least of these, you did for me. The Lord does not ask for the name of the messenger. Rather, he receives that nameless love that flowed to the lowest places by erasing its own name, as if it were done for himself. Following this nameless authority that erases self to leave only the Lord, let's enter the Holy of Holies of life together.